We're talking to Peter Jordan. We're at the Clement Auditorium at Austin Peay State University. And how do you describe yourself? What's your title?
I don't like the title parapsychologist per se. A lot of people call me that. You can call me that if you want to. I mean, I'm not going to be offended.
What do you call yourself?
I'm a paranormal researcher. I research anomalies, anomalistic researcher, so forth. Parapsychologist to me just sounds like a title that's just a little too grandiose for the type of thing that we do. This is not an exact science.
Right.
It's more of an art than it is a science. There is so much here that we don't understand, and even someone like myself who's taken the time to study it for so long, I have to confess, and not knowing as much about it as I would thought that I was going to know about it at this point in my life. So, you know, there's a great deal of room here for exploration and a great deal more distance we have to travel.
And folks, I want to make sure you realize who we're talking to here. This is a man who'd been on, what, 2020 and many national programs.
Uh-huh, yeah. Unsolved Mysteries have been in sightings. I mean, there's many national shows have been on.
Well, now tell me a little bit about your group. You have a group that you're involved with.
I have a group, it's called Vestigia, V-E-S-T-I-G-I-A, and we're located in New Jersey, which is where I'm from. Okay. Most of our investigations are based out of the New York metropolitan area. That's where we do most of these investigations. And our group is comprised of a group of scientific nerds, as it were. We have electronic specialists, we have psychologists, psychiatrists, we have engineers, photographic experts, and what we do is we have created an interdisciplinary approach to the study of the paranormal. We find ourselves arguing a great deal among ourselves very often and not always agreeing about what we think something represents. But we always produce what we call a benign skepticism about a view. So if somebody contacts us or has a case they want us to investigate, we are going to do that, and we're going to do it with great humanity. We're not here to debunk any phenomenon, but we're here to study it in a skeptical point of view. Mm-hmm. So sometimes the conclusions that we reach may not be the conclusions that everybody would like us to reach.
So you're telling me you really go into this thing not saying, okay, it's all real and all that. You're going into it really more from a scientific.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We don't deny the possibility. In fact, we accept and embrace the reality of this phenomena happening very often. But we don't just reject it out of hand, as many skeptical scientists do.
Right.
So we study it honestly. We approach it honestly. And as I said, sometimes the response to the answers that we get surprise us. Right. You know, and something that we thought we could not explain, suddenly we find the answer to it, and it surprises us how magnificent the universe is, and how incredibly complicated life is, and how complicated the mind is in particular. So to be able to unravel all of this still is going to take maybe another 50, 100 years before we really understand it all.
Somebody wants to contact you or find out more about you, where do they go?
Well, first of all, you can always write to me, peterjordan2323@yahoo.com. I answer all my email. I get a lot of email from a lot of people who, for example, come to presentations such as this and are a little reluctant to talk about these kinds of things publicly. They want to talk about them privately. Right. Or you can also contact our group. We have a Yahoo group, Vestigia@yahoogroups.com. I'd be very happy to invite everyone to come there and look at our cases, which we have represented there in our files, and to join us in this investigation.
Peter Jordan, he is we didn't decide on a title officially, but he's going to be speaking tonight at Austin Peay. I'm sorry you missed it if you weren't here, but you can get in touch with him. We'll be right back right after this.